Hi everyone, since Halloween is coming up, we will be making some Halloween inspired food. You can also use these recipe for a monster themed party. Okay, so we'll start by making the ube scones. We will start by adding 2 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour into a mixing bowl. Next, add 1/2 cup of sugar. Now we will add 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Now add 2 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder to the mixture. Give the mixture a good mix. Now we will be adding 8 tablespoons of frozen unsalted butter to the dry mixture. Use a food processor or a grater to get the butter into small pieces. Use your hand to mix the butter and the dry mixture together. So to make a successful scone, we want to make sure that the ingredients are as cold as possible. Make sure not to overhandle it. We want the butter to melt when it's in the oven to give it the flaky texture. Put the mixture in the freezer so that it stays cold while we work on the liquid ingredients. Add 1 egg to a mixing bowl. Give the egg a good whisk. Now add 3/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. Give the mixture a good mix. Now add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Add 1 1/2 teaspoon of ube extract. Give the mixture a good mix so that it's thoroughly combined. Take out the flour mixture and add the liquid ingredients into it. Now add 3/4 cup of white chocolate chips. Add 1/2 cup of walnuts. Give the mixture a good mix. Use your hand to form a ball with the dough. Once again, make sure not to overmix it. It's okay for the dough to be crumbly. Now place the dough into a non-stick mat or a parchment paper. Add a little bit of all-purpose flour to make it easier to handle. Now we'll be flattening the ball into a round disc, roughly 8 to 9 inches in diameter and about 1 inch high. Cut the disc into 8 pieces. Put the scones into a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. You can also line it with a non-stick baking mat if you have one. Preheat your oven at 400°F. While your oven is preheating, place the scones into the freezer to keep it cold. Now we'll be doing the eyes for the scones. We will need 10 pieces of the black chocolate melt, and we will need 16 pieces of the white chocolate melt. Lay the white chocolate melt into a parchment paper. Microwave the black chocolate melt for about 30 seconds. Now put the black chocolate melt into a resealable plastic bag. If you have any piping bag available, you can use that as well. Use a scissor to cut a little hole on the plastic bag. Now pipe little dots on the white chocolate melt. Let the ice sit for a few minutes to let it harden. Bake the scone for about 18 minutes. Once you finish baking the scones, let it sit for a few minutes. Put the ice on the scones while it is still warm. Make sure that it's not too hot. We want the ice to stick but not completely melted. If you have any leftover black chocolate melt, you can use it to make wings for your scones. Now we will be making the Coconut Longan drinks. Boil 1 cup of water in a cooking pot. Add 1/8 cup of boba into the boiling water. Cook it for about 4 to 6 minutes. We will need 1 can of Longan in syrup. Take 3 tablespoons of the Longan syrup and set it aside. Now we will be making the Longan Boba eyeballs. Take the boba and place it inside of the Longan. Place the Longan Boba eyeballs into a cup. Now add the 3 tablespoons of Longan syrup. Remove the coconut pulp and pour the coconut water all the way to the top of the cup. Now you have yourself a refreshing Coconut Longan drink. Now let's get started with the black soybean pasta dish. Put the minced garlic into a bowl. I use about 2 cloves of garlic here. Add 1 tablespoon of gochujang sauce. Now add 2 tablespoons of the black bean paste to the mixture. Add 2 tablespoons of water. Now add 1 teaspoon of vinegar to the mixture. Add 2 teaspoons of sugar. Add 3 teaspoons of the chicken flavor mix. Now add 2 teaspoons of the sweet soy sauce. Give the sauce a good mix and set it aside. Start by boiling some water in a pot. Add the black soybean pasta. Cook it for about 4 to 5 minutes on medium heat. Make sure not to overstir it, you don't want the noodle to break apart. Once it's done, drain the water. Now we'll be adding 2 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter. Give it a good mix. Now we'll be adding the sauce from earlier to the pasta. Give it a mix, just enough to coat the pasta evenly. Cook the pasta for about 2 to 3 minutes, then remove it from the heat. Add about 2 teaspoons of sesame oil to the pasta. The sesame oil is optional, but it does give it a good fragrance. Give it a good mix. Transfer the pasta to a plate. Put 8 pieces of the mozzarella cheese snacks on the pasta. This will be used for the eyeballs. You will need about 8 pieces of the sliced black olives to complete the eyeballs. Place the black olives on top of the mozzarella cheese. Now your pasta is finally ready. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed these Halloween inspired food and drinks. Give it a try and let me know what you think on the comment section below. Thanks for watching and don't forget to share this recipe if you like it. Make sure to click on the subscribe button and see you next time.